What's up, guys? This is Jan Meyer with Pro Formulation Labs and Warrior Fuel. Welcome to Performax Gyms. I'm going to get an arm workout in. I'm 2 weeks out from Northern Colorado, my next men's physique show. So just join me. I'm going to start with a little high volume, and then we're going to go into some heavy compound movements. So here we go. All I'm trying to do right now is get the volume, get that blood to the muscle groups that I want to hit hard. I love mixing it up. I don't typically want to do the same training all the time. I feel like that's when you stunt your growth and become complacent. Last thing I want to do is let my muscles become complacent. So I want to trick them as much as I can. So today I'm going to start with high volume, really get the blood flowing to the muscle groups that I want to hit. What I'm doing is 30 reps at 30 pounds. So I'm getting the curls in at 30 pounds for 30 reps. Then I just switch it up here and I go reverse tricep push down. Same concept, 30-30. So I'm going to do that one more time and then we're going to move on. So first exercise we're going to do is just straight bar curl. I like to just throw some weight on, get an acclimation set. I feel like the acclimation really starts getting your tendons, ligaments, and muscles ready for going heavier. So I'm going to go ahead and do an acclimation set. That's typically going to be between 5 to 8 reps. I don't want to burn out too much before I get to that heavy weight, because that's where I really want to hit the biceps as hard as I can. So that's it for the acclimation. I'm just going to throw a 10 on top of this weight, and then we're just going to get right into our first set. Typically the rep range we're shooting for in the hypertrophy stages, whether I'm dieting, whether I'm getting ready for a show, or whether it's off season, I'm going to go as heavy as I possibly can with a strict form. So right now I want to get 8 to 12. So that's the goal. So we're going to do this for 3 working sets. So the first acclimation was an acclimation set. We'll do 3 working sets, and then we'll move on to the next exercise. Key to this workout is coming down nice and slow. Anytime you have a heavy weight, that we're stronger eccentrically, so on the way down you want to control that as much as you possibly can and fight that muscle tension. Next bicep workout is an alternate dumbbell on an incline. To me, this is one of the most brutal bicep workouts I can do for myself. It is so hard. You're already at a tricky angle, and then fighting against that, it's really taking all those supporting muscle groups out. So, same thing as last time. I want to get 8 to 12. I'll be fighting for it. That's the plan, and hopefully I'll get there. Key here is to not cheat. We can all swing the weights to get it up. Keep your arms as locked as you possibly can at that angle and make the biceps work for it. If they want to grow, they need to work. We're going to go to the next one, which is going to be a preacher curl, which I feel is one of the most necessary movements you can do for the bicep. It'll be the same concept. You want to keep it nice and heavy. I'm not big on changing my rep range too much. I feel like my diet, my cardio will do that enough to help me cut the weight that I need to going into a show. And plus I want to keep my testosterone levels high and my natural growth hormone levels high. And one way we can do that is by hitting the weights hard still. No matter if you're cutting or if you're bulking. Better. Got to 10 that time, struggled with 9 and 10. So this is the weight that I want. This will be the weight that I'm going to push in my next set. I'm going to change it up on this last set. What I'm going to do, and it's kind of a steal from Michael Hearn, it's kind of a pause, rest, and then come out of that hardest sticking point. So just to put a little more stress on the bicep, what I'm going to do is when I come down, I'm going to let the weight rest for about half a second, and then I'm going to bring it back out of that sticking. If you ever want to try to stretch yourselves, do this one. It's nice. It's different. I think we get so one-track mind, we get so stuck on what we're supposed to do and what we've been doing for X amount of years that we're not open to letting ourselves and letting our muscles be pushed in a different way. One more bicep exercise before we move on to triceps. It's one of the most forgotten workouts I think that there is, and it's too bad because it's one of the fundamental exercises when it came to training biceps, and that's just a regular seated arm on the inside of your leg preacher curl, dumbbell preacher curl. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And with this one, it's going to be a little different on the rep range. The first 2 sets are going to be 8 to 12. My last one's going to be till failure. So I'll probably drop about 5 pounds on the last set, and I'm just going to go as long as I possibly can. This is the final exercise for biceps, so I want to kill these things as much as I possibly can. I only do my muscle groups once a week. So in order to really punish them, I got to hit them hard. So we'll finish it up. Same concept as we did with biceps. I only hit my triceps with 3 workouts for the plain fact that my triceps grow so fast. And so I just hit my triceps 3 solid workouts, hit them as hard as I can, 3 sets of 3, and I can call it good. So 8 to 12 reps. Just like we did on the bicep workouts, try to stay in that hypertrophy stage, stay in that muscle building stage, no matter cutting or bulking. So let's get after it. First tricep exercise, what we're going to do today is just a seated dumbbell tricep extension overhead. Just like I did with the straight barbell curl, I like to do an acclimation set. So I have a weight that I know I can move. Have a weight that I know I can move 5 to 6 times. I just want to get those muscles, tendons, ligaments again, ready for when we go heavier, because we're going to go a lot heavier on this. Get straight into our next workout. We'll do a rope tricep press down. Probably my favorite tricep exercise. It really gets us split that. Secret to the rope push down to make it more difficult, more successful for the muscles. If your gym has it, we luckily have one of these here. Obviously you can tell it's not the regular rope. The thing I love about this is I can't put all my tension, I can't put all my trust in those knots at the end of it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the middle of the rope. It's going to work my forearms, and surprisingly enough, it actually pushes those triceps that much more. Keep your form the exact same way. Make sure you guys are pulling out the bottom of the movement, but try to grab one of these and just hold it in the middle of the rope 10 times harder, guaranteed. Workout I want to do is just going to be a simple skull crusher. The weight's already fixed, so I'll probably start with the heaviest one. I want to get my 8 to 12, and then my last 2 sets are going to be a little high rep range. I can afford to do that with my triceps. I just want to get finished with as much blood as I possibly can in there. So let's get after it. One of the things to always try is, for some reason, we get this concept stuck in our head that or need to stay the same. Compound movements always need to be first. It's not necessarily true. This is another one I want you guys to try out, is just your typical skull crusher, your tricep press. Try to do that your last workout. If you want something to really give your pride a shot, this is it right here. You'll be so exhausted by the time you're done with those isolated and maybe a compound movement here and there. When you finish with a compound movement like skull crushers, that pushes you far, and it's not the easiest thing in the world to do. So I challenge you guys to try that out. Like I said, first set I did 8 to 12. The last 2 are to failure, complete and utter failure. So that's it, guys. Thank you for joining me as I did arms today. Like I said before, Foot Formulation Labs has come out with one of the best products I've ever taken. I've been around the gym for 14 years. Please go to warriorfuelsupplements.com. Order yourself a bottle, give it a shot. Plenty of places to give reviews. Let us know what you think. We're constantly working hard to come up with the best blends possible. Not only does it work amazing, it tastes amazing. I don't know, that'll help some of you guys make your decision. But thanks for coming out. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Instagram. All of my teammates. You can find me at Jan Meyer 26, and then I can get you linked up with all my teammates. Until next time.